Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And our starting pitcher here today, KC-B.Singer.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Singer was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Here's Max Muncy. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Fought off foul.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch misses. Buxton with another scorching run of play lately. Man at second. High fly ball out towards left center. Schneider brings it in, and there's 2 away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Mike Trout.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Finds its way through, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now batting, Mike Trout, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside
That's ball
low.
two.
The count now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, SEA-A.Houser.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Jacob Wilson,
Ball one,
the
no
leadoff
strike.
batter, as he looks at ball one. And another
that's
ball.
out.
Now
That's ball
3-0.
Back-to-back breaking
I got
pitches
3-0.
away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Now one
ball
misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Roman Anthony steps in for the Royals. And a
That's a
curve is
ball.
down and in. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 1-1. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Brett Beatty in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Houser picks to first. Marte back in standing. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Nice grab. Off-balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Singer back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Here's Josh Bell. Bell, a former All-Star, hitting seventh in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
low.
Slider
Oh, that's
misses
out.
outside. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Freddie Fermin up next for the Mariners.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Check swing, called strike. Bell stands at first with one out. Next offering misses, and that is
I got
ball
one
one.
ball, 1 strike.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Ryan Ward.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
1-0.
And that
Nope, that's
misses. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. That one's in there. 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 on, 2 outs. Chop to third. Arenado. They get the force, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, and now the DH, Brett Beatty. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That one ripped right center field, ranging back, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in, Davis Schneider. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs. 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 1 and the Royals nothing. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Max Muncy.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Schneider sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Byron Buxton up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 out, bases empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Anthony has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Foul ball there. Houser ready to fire now.
Ball 1.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Jacob Wilson will hit next. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Clips the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Anthony stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Weimer leads off first with 1 away. Houser picks over, and he's back in on a dive. And now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw. Set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch. Threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a
3
ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Ketel Marte waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with ones.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Mike Trout. Right down to shoot, strike one.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Weimer hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Marte.
Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Rice in the box now, takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
0-1.
And that is downstairs.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. Hammered on the line, base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Beatty at the plate now. That's ball 1. A little bit low. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
No outs. Runners at first and second. On the ground left side, 6. Flips it. There's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The first baseman, center, here.
So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Steer. Ball one there. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Marte on third with 2 out. Outside low, and the count now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings through that.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Davis Schneider in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals leave 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Singer back to work. That one fouled off. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan Ward. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Lifted in the air right center field. Weimer sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That's the third. Tosses across to first. Turner is out, and that is the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next up for the Royals, Joey Wiemer. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
He's out.
Back to first. Not in time. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. A strikeout and a walk. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The shortstop takes a ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Base hit, center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They take the force out. 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mariners 1 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Max Muncy. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-0. And another ball. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Byron Buxton. First pitch swinging.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Now here is Ketel Marte. New pitcher for the Mariners, Wandy Peralta.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Check swing went around. 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. In time. Got him.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. 1 for 2. Fastball is outside. The Mariners up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike in there.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. In the air, right field. Trout settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brett Beatty.
Designated hitter. Beatty.
Just missed. This to third. Muncy whips it to first. Inning over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Sean Manaea.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, 1-run game digging in. Mike Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and throwing. Kimbrel getting cranked up as well. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit.
Runner takes off. And a sac bunt here. And that goes foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Brock Stewart taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Inside. Full count now. Davis Schneider in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The left fielder,
Davis Schneider steps in for the Royals. Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton sizing it up. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Makes the sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Royals bats are quiet there. And it remains 1-0. New pitcher on now, Orion Kerkering.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Ryan Ward.
And up next for Seattle, Ryan Ward. He's 0 for 1. Popped in the air, left field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The bat,
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's a foul ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Kyle Nicholas, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line, and foul ball. That one missed. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Swings through that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And ball 1. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Royals. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now. So a lefty out of the pen, JoJo Romero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That misses. And 1-1. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Roman Anthony digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Little chopper rolls foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Rice in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. On the ground to third, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
Well, it's a big-time play by the defense right there to keep this ball game tied. I also think it's a base running mistake. When you're on third, you got to make sure you can score if it's the go-ahead run. Give the next hitter an opportunity to put you ahead.
Next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. To the right side, McNeil. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Byron Buxton.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Kirkering back to work. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Buxton on the run. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
That's a ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Orion Kerkering out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And now it's going to be Mike Trout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Weaver makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jeff McNeil up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him. So that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Josh Bell.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And that one pulled foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 9th. Fastball is outside. Bell checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Two on, 1 out. Line drive. Weaver makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Here's the catcher to hit. Freddie Fermin. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Ryan Ward. Back up the middle and a base hit. McNeil headed home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Trey Turner with a chance now. swing and a ball lined out towards center. Anthony racing over to make the catch. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Royals 1. Bottom of the 9th, and here's the first baseman. Mason Miller on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up now for Kansas City, Davis Schneider.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batter.
Nolan Arenado steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
That one misses. Now 1 and 2. Schneider at first, one gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make it look full.
That one is absolutely belted. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. And that drops in for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
2 strikes.
1 strike away. And takes low for ball 1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.